Welcome everybody back to Whiskey Words and Wisdom. It is the first episode of the new year. What's up, guys? We got Don and Jenna in the house with it. What up?
What's good?
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We back.
We back, and we took we had some things. Life was lifing, huh?
Life was
Life
life.
is life. Still life.
Life is lifing. Man, so I think we're going to use today's episode to really just catch up on some things, talk about some random stuff, and just, always tie it back into where we are mentally and, how's life for us. And, yeah, I mean, we've got some exciting things coming, so I'm excited to share a little bit with y'all. I can't say too much. I know Don's got some things coming. I know Jenna has been on her grind with her boudoirs. So, what's been up, guys? It's been a good 3 weeks, 4 weeks. 3 weeks.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I know you said Happy New Year, but also like Merry Christmas, Happy birthday.
Yeah,
The whole
everything.
fucking
Happy birthday.
thing.
Been a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was Don's birthday, you know what I'm saying? He's getting old, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Bro got knee problems now.
Nah. All the,
He's
women,
like, Shane has
all the women still think I look young, though.
You
Who?
look young.
What women?
Huh?
What women?
The women that seen me when I was out. I was outside.
Oh, he was outside.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like, oh, it's your birthday? How old are you? I said 35.
That
It's
bro
like,
had one of them
oh, you don't
Disneyland
look it.
hands on himself saying, it's my birthday. You got to let him know, huh?
Nah, that was the homies.
Oh,
They was
okay.
out. They was like, oh, it's my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Like, how old are you?
It's the light skin squint. You feel me?
Huh?
Damn.
It's the light skin squint.
I mean, I got low eyes, so
Yeah.
yeah, not much squinting going on.
Man, so how was Christmas? How was your New Year's? How was your birthday?
Christmas was cool. Spent it with the fam, of course. New Year's was cool. I chilled, didn't do much. Birthday was cool. I ain't do much, man. I already told you how I feel about birthdays, so
Yeah.
it's always weird for me. But it was cool, man. You know, niggas still here, still breathing. What more can you hope for, you know?
Facts. You know, your skin looks good. You feel me?
Appreciate it, man.
Black don't crack.
Hey, man, I'm trying.
You feel me?
You know, I'm light skinned, so I might get, my raisin shit. So, I'm trying to preserve the sexy, as Diddy would say.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. What about you, Jenna?
Good. It's been a lot. I feel like it went by really fast though. It's already like the end of January.
Right?
But it's good. Christmas was good. I had my family over to my house. This is the first time that I've hosted Christmas like ever.
Where I
So
saw,
that
you
was
know what I'm
fun.
saying? You always got your shit clean and everything.
Yeah, it's cute. It was my first time. My homegirl lived with me for a while, so it was
Yeah.
the first time I had like the living room to myself. So it was cool. New Year's was fun. Just like went out super last minute. It was like pouring fucking rain though, so got like hella drenched. But it was fun. It was cool.
Life was definitely raining on us on New Year's.
Man.
I feel like that's a good. Isn't that good luck? Rain signifies like a fresh start.
Shit, I don't even know what the hell's luck anymore.
I know, like on a wedding day, anyways, they're like, "Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, the
it's
rain!"
been
But
raining.
it signifies good luck.
Yeah, it's been raining crazy in LA.
Yeah. We
Not
knew-
as crazy as like fucking Sacramento though, or like the places that are in all those videos in Ontario, they're like flooded. It's not that bad.
It's been raining as much, but we ain't get like affected like they.
Yeah, we're not flooded in.
It's different back home, bro. Like
No,
it's-
I'm saying because
the levees break.
No, I'm
the
saying,
levee.
no, I'm saying the
yeah.
effects is different, but the rain was still the same.
Nah, bro. It's
The rain
look,
was
bro.
still the same,
It ain't
bro.
never the same rain we got out here at home, bro.
I wouldn't say it's like a yearly
bro, how you
thing.
going bro, listen, y'all. When I moved out here and people said it's raining, and I go outside, I'm like, this is rain, bro. When it rains in Sac, you like
Sure, I mean it is.
it
a little
hits you in your
it's
face. You like,
northern.
who the fuck just hit me?
I get that.
Who hit me, bro?
But I'm saying it has been raining like crazy.
Yeah, but
Like,
I'm
we
not.
got some real
So
rain.
you have light rain and we have heavy rain.
Nigga, we got real rain.
You know, not even heavy. rain. It was consistent. It rained all
Yeah, that's what
fucking
I'm saying.
day.
Like, we got
Usually when
real
it rains
rain.
here, it's like 15 minutes.
I
Dry.
give it up and say like,
No,
oh, nah, that was some
like, there wasn't
bullshit.
a minute
we
where it
got
wasn't
some real
raining.
We got some real rain, but I'm saying what you guys consider real rain, I call it light rain.
So you know the percentage on the weather app? It says like 70%.
Fucking bay niggas, man.
People think it's like a 70%
Sacramento.
chance of rain, but it's not. I learned on TikTok that the percentage is the amount of the area that will be covered in rain. So like if you're looking up the city of Long Beach and it says 100%, that means that 100% of Long Beach geographically is going to be wet. Is that crazy?
That's crazy. That sounds like a woman.
Why? Because it's accurate and precise and interesting and new information.
No, because 100% wet.
Oh, I'm an
That
idiot.
went right over her head.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, SAC was different. My daughter's mom hit me and she was like, bro, like today I got the email and their school called me. It's hella late. I was like, what the hell? Her school called me at night and they canceled school because the winds too.
Oh shit.
50, 60 mile an hour winds. I said, bro, what, a car driving wind? Like, bro, just walking out the house and bow. Like trees in SAC are big trees. They're not falling for just any wind. And they were falling over, crushing houses. That's how big the trees were. They were able to crush a house. Like, it's insane. I'm like, bro, like, this is why I'm not moving back ever. Like,
Yeah, that's not
what I
cool.
want to be around this for, where one, it gets hella cold, and then when it's cold and raining, you get hail. I used to have to, when I had my Mustang, I would have to go out, put water on the windshield, try to scrape it off, turn on a car before I turn it on, go back in the house, bro, because you're not sitting in the car while it's cold, because that cold is different.
Meanwhile, all the people in Buffalo are like,
Yeah, chilling.
Shut
That's
the
just
fuck
weird.
up.
Yeah, that's just weird. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, scraping ice off my car window every morning is not
yeah,
the
no,
business.
That's not fun.
Getting in the car and going,
Nigga, imagine the people that gotta plow like.
That's what I'm saying. The people in Buffalo,
No,
they're
I'm good.
fucking like,
I don't have to imagine because I'm not going to do that.
Like when I was in Chicago, bro. When the shit
I'm
got
not
like
doing that.
-10, I'm like, bro, I don't even understand what's
Yeah, I'm not
going
doing
on
that
right now.
That's not for me. I'm not.
I'm going to Vegas on Saturday, and I looked at the weather, and it said it's supposed to snow.
Oh, that's going.
I was like,
Oh, I'm not.
what?
Vegas?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no.
I was like,
I wouldn't go then.
Yeah, that desert shit different.
Yeah, it's different. That cold's going to hit you different. That shit grabs your bones. When I lived there and I went through the little windstorm, I was like, oh, no.
oh no.
No, it's not.
I mean, but
fun.
you're gonna be indoors.
Yeah, I was
probably,
gonna say,
you
most of
might
it's
have
gonna
a couple
be-
drinks or something. Like,
Yeah, you just make sure you're not outside that quick. Because as soon as you step outside, it's going to grab
Like
you.
grabs you.
Oh, yeah. It's different. It's a fucking.
You're a little aggressive today. It goes rah, and then
No, but
the fucking
that's
hail
how-
in up north smacks you in the
Nice
face.
But
Can you guys open your present, please? I'm sorry. Before anything.
All right, so Jenna got us a Christmas present, and she wants us to open it now. But since she wants us to open it, we'll wait till the end of the show.
No, please open it.
No, we'll wait. It's okay. You know, you gotta learn patience.
no, open it up. Crack it up.
Please open it.
She also got us a little cake. We're gonna put that on the gram. It's cute. It's Harry Potter style. You see, I got y'all can't see, but let me see. You know what I'm saying? I got my Harry Potter Crocs. You've got the golden snitch here, Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? On here, you got the books, the cat.
Hey
You got
Crocs,
the-
sponsor
you know what I'm
us.
saying? Yeah, Crocs. I love you.
Yeah,
this
please.
is the Vera Bradley's. You know what I'm saying? Got
Dope.
you got head wig over here.
I don't know if I could do the fur though. That just makes my
Oh
feet
yeah,
real
no,
too
it's
hot.
fire. It's fire.
Too
It's
hot.
not. It's not heavy fur.
Fur is
So-
fur though.
Nice. You know, I'm over here fancy. You feel me? I'm over here. Life is life. But I guess since
Please
my
open
co-host
it.
wants
Yes.
to open this
Please
gift.
open it. I ran out of wrapping paper on the bottom.
You know, it's got the whiskey, the whiskey words and wisdom little thing on it. I was wondering why you asked me about that.
Oh yeah, I
Smart.
just had to make it personalized.
Yeah, but go ahead, pass this Don. I'll let Don do the opening. You know what I'm saying? Light skins. Plus, it was his birthday. He need to
I'm
open up
trying to
something.
let you do it with the good camera.
Oh well, you know, you
Just-
can do it.
Also, that's a sticker, so keep it.
You feel me? I could probably put that on some clothing, make it fashionable.
I just taped the back of it.
We need that. We may need to.
I ran out of wrapping paper, but yes, I wrapped it myself. Why do you think I handed it to you like that? Like,
Yeah, bro. We ain't saving no paper, bro. Sorry for those who are paper savers. I'm not one of them. So I'm trying to figure out how she got us gifts in one box. But I guess we'll see.
Oh, boy, shit. All right. Aw.
Yo, I just was asking about that. Yeah.
and I was like, please open it so I can get comfortable.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
like, not trying to like show it.
Oh,
What?
right.
Oh, what word? Oh, I could wear it. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I got them
Yeah.
like hella oversized.
Yeah,
Because they ran a
3X.
little small. But mine's a
What's
3X too.
What's
so
yours? 3X.
They're all 3Xs. Okay.
All right, cool. I
Relax.
guess on.
It's not a reflection of.
Oversized is better.
It's not a reflection of. Yeah, that's what I'm
Man.
saying.
That's hard, bro. We out here in these streets.
Now we official.
We official. Look
Jenna
at
just
that.
came bearing mad gifts, cakes and shit.
Yeah. Oh, this makes my heart.
And it's like soft on the inside.
Yo,
Anyways, enjoy.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
yo,
Now we can continue. I just was like not comfortable.
Yo,
So-
Jenna's so fire.
bro. Let me tell you something, man.
She
like
is fire,
I've been.
She fire.
I'm thankful, man.
Aw.
Oh, you gonna make me cry, bro.
Like Don knows for like me, this has been something because I've been on such a healing journey, and I wanted to start this podcast. And the original people I had planned on it, things didn't fall through, but Jenna took a chance on me because when we first spoke about the podcast, she was really hesitant because she just was very personal with her thoughts and didn't necessarily want to share it. And like this for me, it's not about fame, not about viewers, not about anything like that. It's just creating a safe space for people to just come and be able to listen and feel like they're part of the conversation and just hopefully open up more healing in their hearts and in their lives and being able to have these comfortable discussions. And life's really been kicking my ass lately, and just to like see something, a thought, you know what I mean, on a shirt, you know what I mean, come. I'm just super thankful for you. Thank you. Thank you, Don, for like
No,
taking this journey with me and taking a chance on just this crazy ass person and my idea, man. It's just, cause sometimes it's hard. I don't believe in myself sometimes. And, I've accomplished a lot of shit in my life, but it's like, I've also accomplished them in ways of like leisure and not being as focused and letting my depression and anxiety and stress like beat me down. Like the last few days have been just tough for me, and I've just stayed in the bed, and I didn't want to get out of bed today, and I'm so glad I did because like I needed this, and I'm thankful for this. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It is cool what you said.
Nah,
Like you
somebody
had thought.
who cutting the onions? Who cutting the damn onions in here? God dang it.
This is really dope.
Yeah.
Really thoughtful.
Well, I'm happy to be here. All that too.
Yeah.
So.
You know what's crazy? Not to cut you off, like, cause I was just thinking the other day, like, man, I really hate getting gifts because people don't really like they get you shit that you don't really want or need. It's like nobody really looks at like, what is something that they was thinking about or something that they interested in or something. Let me cater to that.
Yeah.
It's that they buy you shit that they want for you. You feel what I'm saying? Same thing that was saying. Vince Staples.
Yeah.
About to get
Oh yeah,
given.
yeah,
So
yeah.
for you to come in and, have these made or the cake with the Harry Potter stuff on, like that's super dope and thoughtful.
Yeah.
So I appreciate
And
that.
just like, man. And the fact that I just mentioned this, she
Literally
kept a
did.
straight
I was
face.
Like, I was like covering it. I was like, please open this damn thing so I can
I
get
didn't even
comfortable.
pay attention to
Me neither. I ain't even peep. Like,
Bruh.
I'm all hugging myself like, bro, it's cold.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, sorry guys, I've had a week. So yeah, Christmas was dope. Shout out to Sheena Shea, Sheena Honey Davies. I love you, Sheena. Thank you for inviting me into your house on Christmas. I was gonna be alone. You know what I mean? Financially, just getting back to SAC was OD, and then plus the weather. Like I couldn't afford. Like most people that went home were stuck.
Yeah.
And so it's a blessing from God to be able to, have that relationship with my daughter where she's like, oh, Dad, good, bro. I'll see you next month. I'm good. I'm sick anyways, because she was sick. She was like, bro. And so Sheena invited me to her house in Palm Springs to spend Christmas with them. I got to be with her daughter Summer. The homegirl Lala was there. She had her daughter Ocean. Gave me baby fever. I was like, oh, I think I want another baby. Yeah, even at this age, I'm like, yeah, it might be. I might be down for one more. But then if I don't get a boy, I might be down for another one. I mean, I think when it comes down to it, is financially, if I was capable, I would have a litter of kids.
Yeah.
If I was in a place financially where I could get help and nannies and things like that, or pay somebody in my family to, hey, if you don't have a job, cool, work for me, help me out when I need to. I got to do this, keep pushing. Hopefully I'll be there eventually. Because I like Donna said it, I think, what if your child is the one who changes everything?
Yeah.
You know, we had that conversation early in the podcast, and that stuck with me. Like, I'm kind of being selfish by not keeping the world going because we literally are not producing enough children. I mean, Nick Cannon is. Thank you, Nick Cannon, for saving the human population on your own. He is doing it on his own. He will keep this planet single-handedly. Everybody will look like Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't there a movie about something like that, bro?
I know you're the one to ask.
The movie Delivery Man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
With,
yeah.
But he's delivering babies.
Why I can't remember his name? Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Delivery
How
Man.
many babies does he have in the movie?
Oh, it was a shit ton.
Yeah. Yeah. He kept the world going.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
But
it was,
he didn't know.
Yeah.
Like wasn't he was loan cash.
I think
it was someone with the sperm bank.
The sperm bank. Yeah.
And they kept
Oh, so
using
it's an
his
accident.
shit.
Yeah.
And he had
Didn't
like
that happen in real life too?
it might.
I'm pretty sure it
might
did.
have. It might have. But he had like 50 kids or some wild shit. Like
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. So Sheena, love you. Thank you. You are my heart. You are my. It's crazy how Sheena and I have known each other for a while, but we were never really close. And then over the last year or so, we got extremely close. And it just is one of those relationships that's just like, it just flows. It's no drama, no nothing. Like, we don't have confrontation. There's no ego in it. It's just like, it flows seamless. I mean, like you and I, we've never had a confrontation. You and I, we never had. Like, I think that's where I'm at. My age of life is that people in my life, we don't need to have confrontation, bro. Like, ever. Like, it is literally like, I put people in my circle and in my life that I feel like are, one, good, genuine people. Two, that are selfless in the sense of they understand me and know me, so they know what not to do and what to do. Also, people who are not afraid to say, hey, you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, my biggest thing is you got to check me when I'm tripping, because sometimes I don't know. My brain's going a fucking million miles an hour. I need people who are going to be like, bro, you bugging. Don's told me I'm bugging before. Don has literally said a million times, bro, get out your head. And when he says it, it resonates because I'm like, he's only going to tell me something out of the love for me.
And because he knows you really well, yeah.
Yeah. Same with you. Like, we have there's times where I'll call Jenna just randomly and just breaking down, and she'll be able to talk to me in like 5-10 minutes that she has, and I'm calm after that conversation.
Yeah.
So, you know, I almost flaked on Sheena on Christmas because I was like, bro, driving to Palm Springs, I was in bed. You know, my bed, my couch has become so much of a comfort for me. I was like, I don't really want to leave. I could put on some Netflix, finish Alice in Borderland. Yeah, we'll talk about that. You finished it?
no, it's a tough, bro.
You're still on season 1?
No, I started season 1 when it first came.
Oh yeah, you're the
out.
one who told me. That's right.
Season
Two
2
is
is tough. Like I don't.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. Like
It's not
they
the
didn't gave.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
Get back to the original. Whoever produced the show,
Yeah, because
write it. Please get back to that.
That second one, wasn't it? And then on New Year's, basically, I was their chauffeur because, you know, I don't drink, so wasn't their chauffeur, but she was like, yo, can you drive us? Because we went to Schwartz and Sandy. Shout out to Tom Sandoval and Tom Schwartz. If you have not, go check out their restaurant, Schwartz and Sandy. It's dope. It's an amazing place. It's a dope vibe. I love it. And you'll catch one of the Toms up there bartending at some point in time. So we went out on New Year's Eve, myself, Sheena, her husband Brock, her friend Elaine and Will. Shout out to them; they're dope people as well. Johnny Bananas, he's from. If you guys have never seen MTV The Challenge, he's on The Challenge, but he's just a good human being in general. One of my homies. We're getting closer and closer. I met him at the Chargers game, but we have a mutual friend that we're super both close with because my boy Leroy's also on The Challenge, and that's one of Johnny's best friends, and it's one of my best friends. So, like, obviously, when you have similar best friends, like, and close friends, it makes a lot of sense when you meet, when it clicks with you and somebody that knows them in that aspect. It's like, oh yeah, because the same vibe. So yeah, we were all out, went to Schwartz and Sandy's, had a good time. Afterwards, went to some party at a warehouse, and it was just really vibey, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, but I was like, I'm old as well and sober, so tired. And so I dropped them off. As soon as I dropped them off, I let them go in the car I drove, got in my car, and got in the house, stripped down, sleep. Yeah, so that was New Year's Eve. I hadn't done anything in a while, but it was cool. So New Year's, did you guys have any resolutions?
Honestly, no.
You done?
Didn't really like think about it.
Not really, but I did post something, and I maybe subconsciously I did. I said less consumption, more production.
Oh, I like that.
That's dope. Yeah, so a group of me and my friends, we used to do a word of the year. So
That's cool.
last year my word was accountability. This year is peace because I gained peace last year through accountability. I want to maintain my peace this year.
So maintain is your word?
No, peace.
Oh.
Because if I make that my focus and making sure I eliminate everything else, but I know what peace looks like for me. So my New Year's resolution, which wasn't really a resolution, it's a change of habit in life, is to start living by a schedule. Struggling, not going to lie, in the beginning of this month, I'm struggling. There's been a lot of lifing at me. So it's taking me a little longer to get adjusted, but it's a lifetime thing I want to maintain. So it's not just something I want to do for the year. It's something that I want to create for my lifetime. So I want to, that's why I hit you up, was like, about scheduling. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the most efficient, the most productive, the most at peace when I have a schedule. My brain slows down. I'm realizing, oh, snaps, I don't really have time to do things that are counterproductive. When I like sit down and write out my day of things I should be doing, I'm like, I don't have time for this fuck shit over here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's just what it is. And it makes me feel productive. Like, no matter if I'm just washing or cleaning the living room or washing clothes or, so so today I'm going to clean the kitchen. After I clean the kitchen, I'm going to give myself from 1 to 2 to clean the kitchen. After I'm done with that, I'm going to eat from this time to this time, maybe watch a show while I'm eating. So that way, if I want to watch something cool, just do it in them time for your eating. Okay, that's done. Boom. That's done. You know what I mean? So creating that level of productivity, especially with what we're trying to do in our lives, I think a lot of us and the levels we're trying to reach, it's very important to me to maintain that. I think I've spoken with Don and length about like creatives needing that structure.
Well, there's also, like, imagine having 10 things to do in a day, and you're just kind of like, okay, I need to get these 10 things done. Half of the stress is released when you write those things down, because then you're not in your mind like, shit, I hope I don't forget something, or like, oh, shit,
Yep.
Whatever. It's like if they're written down and like you can see them and you can cross them off of the list,
Yep.
That's like half the stress right there.
And also it creates something in our brains that are like a sense of accomplishment. No matter if you get it all done, if you got 3/4 of the things you had to do done, you had a successful day.
Yeah.
Now you just move what you didn't get done to the first things you do the next morning.
Whenever I write a to-do list, I cross it off in pink highlighter and I leave it on my desk because I don't like the color pink and it ruins the vibe. And I'm like, okay, I need to complete this to-do list so I can throw it in the trash and get it off my list.
That's smart.
Get it off my desk. So I'll make it like super colorful because my house is really neutral. Nothing against color, but I just like it's bright fucking pink and I'm like, nah, I don't want to look at this.
Yeah.
That's my little secret with myself.
Yeah, so that was mine. I think, and here's the thing. I posted something because a lot of people are like, oh, resolutions this, and people shouldn't have that resolution. Listen,
the fuck
man,
up. Let people do what they want.
fucking live, man. I'm at that point with even myself. I'm tired of criticizing people.
Yeah.
I want people just live your life.
Literally, just let them do what they want.
Because at the end of the day, you go to sleep with your thoughts. You wake up with your thoughts. You look yourself in the mirror. You got to do that shit. None of these people that got shit to say to you got to do that. And if they criticizing you, then let them criticize. If you don't fuck with it, silence it. Turn it off. Like I was in Spaces. I've been going to different Twitter Spaces now, and I was in there like last week, and somebody was like, my homegirl Tina. Shout out to Tina Meow. No, that's what she goes by, Meow Meow. But she's actually crazy because she does versus battles on Spaces, but she used to do them on Clubhouse. And her and Joe Budden called each other out. It was funny because she's from New York. You know, New York is small in the scene. Yeah. So, and they're really competitive. Don't matter if you're famous or not. You call them out and they hear it, they're gonna be like, all right, bet, say less, put your money up. So Tina was like, you can't be bullied online. And somebody's like, yes, you can. And she was like, you think you can? Because realistically, you can if you allow yourself to be. Because all you really have to do is close the app.
Even in person at that point, I mean, obviously not physically, someone can kick your ass.
Yeah.
But like verbally, whatever they're saying to you, you can choose to not.
Yeah, but at school, like when you're bullied, you can't leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a child,
I get that.
But you can leave an app.
But you could leave the app, but also you could choose
delete,
not to believe what they're
filter.
saying.
You could literally filter everything. If you wanted to only have
Don't
positive thoughts on your social media feed, you could literally make it that way.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tricky, like when you a kid growing up,
Yeah.
bully. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta.
But as an
you gotta
adult-
knock the bully out, bro. Like,
Yeah, facts.
that's
You gotta beat
just-
the ass.
You got to.
So I used to beat up bullies. I was the bully of bullies.
Same.
Like these scars on my hands are all from beating up bullies.
I've never.
I think we talked about that, but yeah.
Yeah. I was the fighter. I was the. If you're picking on my friends, they're a different race. Nah, fight me. Fight me. Why are you trying to fight him? Fight me. That was me. I beat somebody up in SpongeBob pajamas one time. Cause I was wild. I used to wear pajamas with like my little SpongeBob slides to school. People like, bro, you really? I'm like, look, bro,
I wore this to school.
I'm
too.
an athlete, bro. You gonna get pajamas, you gonna get the backpack, the hoodie, you feel me? I'm gonna go to parties like that. But when prom came, I showed out. I showed up and showed out. Always. Or if we were at a party or anything. But other than that, school, you getting these pajamas. You gonna get these pajamas off.
You know, it's funny. I was driving by a school the other day, and there was like a high school, and they got out, and the amount of bitches wearing pajamas was wild to me. I was like, wait, I understand, like, coming from the pandemic, like, be cozy, but it was like those bright, like, fuzzy Sherpa fucking looking pajamas, like, with like shit on them. I'm like, I just didn't
my
understand
pajamas
it.
still always had to match the kicks or the socks. Like it was always a vibe.
I don't understand.
It was more fashion. Like I
But I
said, I
think
had my
it's, like,
SpongeBob.
trending right now.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's always been a thing.
Yeah,
though.
it's always been a thing.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That roll out of bed feel.
Then again, I wear biker shorts every fucking day, so I can't talk. It's like, my pajamas.
I mean, if I could wear sweats the rest of my life, I would just wear sweats the rest of my life.
That's
I
what
do love that we kind of like non-verbally agreed to just make this, like, we're all comfortable here, that making this like a safe space and actually being cozy and comfortable.
Hell
Like
yeah.
my hand is in here.
Right.
I fixed my shirt and I was like, this is
People
kind of
on
nice,
YouTube
so
gonna
I
have a
just
field
left
day.
it.
Yeah, facts. I mean, and then on Friday I got to come in here and look different. I'm like, but I'm like, you know, it is what it is. This is home. But yeah, I mean, back to the resolutions. I feel like there's a lot of damaged people, and they see people wanting to strive to be better, and they want to knock them down. And I don't know where that comes from. We live in a society where people don't feel like everybody can succeed, and that's weird to me. It's like you got to shit on the next man to lift yourself.
Well,
up.
most of the time it's like, well, I can't succeed, so nobody can.
Yeah.
So, you know, like the projection of that. It's cool though, because man, what New Year is this weekend?
What?
I feel like I'm gonna.
Did you just
ruin
ask what
this.
New Year is this weekend?
Yeah, it's like the Japanese New Year or something.
Oh,
but
Chinese.
it might be the
No,
Chinese
I don't
New
know.
Year.
I have no idea.
Anyway, I'm so sorry. It's one of those New Years.
I know it's,
some
year,
type of
it's
Asian
Year
New
of the
Year.
Rabbit. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, they coming out with those travs.
But I was getting my.
Not trash. They
Or they ones.
They the ones. Yeah.
The ones. Oh, the 21st, and they're only making like 5,000.
5,000.
I'm good.
It's one
If
of
I
these-
My name is going in the hat.
if I hit on, listen, telling you right now, looking at you, if I hit on these rabbits, and it's 5,000, I'm gonna be a millionaire this year. I promise you that, because if I hit 1 in 5,000, this is my year. I mean, it's my year anyway.
Man, listen,
Just
this
really,
nigga Kel different. I'll be having to convince this nigga to wear his shoes. He be hitting for the special shoes and want to sell the shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, if you
true.
don't wear them shits,
true.
Yeah, they
He's
go
bullied.
bad
He's
if you don't
bullied.
want
He's
them.
bullied me into
Yeah.
keeping on my shoes.
yeah.
But those Rick Owens Converse I just got.
They're pretty loud. They're cool though.
All
Listen.
Rick Owens shit is loud.
Listen, if
They're
y'all
hella
didn't know,
loud.
y'all see me in this. If y'all ain't seen me out, oh, I'm extra. It's okay. I'm extra.
Okay, anyways, back to the New Year this weekend. I was getting my nails done earlier, and shout out Tips and Toes. Y'all are great.
Yo, you guys should see her nails. She's got her man all over her nails.
Oh yeah, zoom in right here.
Somebody should write a bar about that. If you're a rapper watching this, write a bar about some.
It's
nail-
my man's birthday on Friday. I had to show out.
You feel me?
Anyways,
Talk about it.
she was saying that for them, what they do for the
Real
New
one.
Year is she has to make sure she has her lashes done, she's clean, she has her nails done, her house is clean, her laundry is done, the food, the pantries are full. Like, to go into the New Year, it, like, all of the actions that they have to do, and this is like within their culture. Her mother raised her to do this. She's doing it for her her girl, she has a daughter, like making sure her daughter's nails are done and she's clean and going into the new year. And I'm like, she's like stressed out because she's working on top of making sure everything is good to go to enter into the new year. Because if you enter into the new year without those things, then it's like a reflection of the year. I'm like, that's pretty dope. Like, we're all over here thinking like New Year's resolution, let's write it down
No, I
on a
think
piece of
that's
paper.
just a natural thing, though. I think we do that in general. You're supposed to clean.
The
I don't know if
action
it's
behind it is so beautiful.
Yeah, some people say the day the you clean New Year's or that
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, but I clean New Year's Day because even if you clean New Year's Eve, you still can have lingering stuff coming in, whatever decides to latch on.
But
that
then
last
to
day.
add, like, making sure your refrigerator's full. And for her, like, the beauty aspect, like, eyelashes done, nails done, like, new set, new clothes, whatever. Just, like, going into... I just thought that was so cool because it was, like,
Well,
it's not writing something on a piece of paper like your resolutions you typically do.
Yeah.
It was, like, an actual,
Well, it's setting
like,
intentions,
action.
and like that's the thing
Love
with human
that.
beings. When we actually set intentions and put it into action, is when we see success. You feel me? Like we're meant to be intentional beings.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of times we just gloss over shit and just float through the
Well, I
water.
also think that, like, this whole microwave generation shit and, like, expecting everything to be quick and then just, like, being glued. And now I'm guilty of it.
Oh,
I'm on
I'm so
TikTok
guilty.
forever. Fucking
I hate
just
my
'cause
phone.
it's funny. But it makes sense that we're like kind of lacking in
That's
a lot
why
of
I
areas.
love music festivals, which we're getting to next.
Segue.
Yeah, segue into that, actually. So that's why I love music festivals, because your phone's damn near tied up. You can't use it. It's too many people. And you have to be disconnected and actually be present.
Yeah, but it's so crowded and the bathrooms are so hard to use. I'm sorry. I'm shitting
There's
on it.
listen, I'm going to tell you this. One, I don't not get VIP. Two,
Okay, I get that.
there's always a bathroom that you just don't think about because everybody's going to the same bathroom thinking that there's not extras. I've literally, like, there's at Coachella, there's this one space where everybody will go to the front bathrooms because they're thinking this, and if you go right down, a couple steps down, there's literally all open bathrooms.
I did notice that I went
'Cause
to the
people are
Austin
drunk,
City Limits.
they're
and
lit.
they're following the line. They're like, there's the line, and it's like, did you not observe all of it? Like, did you not look around? I'm confused. That happened. I do agree, but still, even then, it's like
No, it's
finding
not.
okay. Then
I
going
never have a
back to
problem.
where you were
I
standing
never have a
to
problem
meet
getting in the
people.
bathroom.
And then
because-
also you have to think like you're a man. It's a lot easier for you to use a bathroom.
Yeah, but they have better like there's literally
True,
better
VIP.
bathrooms.
I didn't have
yeah.
VIP where I went.
I'm about to say, yeah, the VIP bathroom.
Yeah.
Worth the extra.
VIP is worth the extra just for lines.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have to worry about the food. Always better in there. And like especially Coachella in the VIP section, the drink section, if you drink, in and out.
All right, so I just can't go to a festival unless I'm going with you.
Yeah. Or VIP. Like VIP experience. Once you go through VIP,
You don't go.
you don't go back. Yeah. And you can always leave and go if you want to be in a crowd. Go be in a crowd, but you do it for the luxuries. Like,
Man, in theory, man, like festivals sound cool, but I don't.
you love day in Vegas, but again,
No,
it's
I
about,
have fun because I never experienced
but
this.
it's
So I was
also
like, let
about
me
who-
do this. But you know, like that
but
was
it's
a
also
lot for
yeah,
me.
yeah. But it's also about your tribe. Like we were able to sit down in our group.
No, I had a blast,
Yeah.
but bro, you know how I am. Like I already don't even like concerts like that unless it's somebody I really want to see.
Yeah,
I don't. Nah.
It's just hard because, for example, I really want to see System of a Down, and like the only place that they're ever playing is a fucking festival.
Yeah,
I was like, well,
it's about
my
tribe,
options are
man.
limited.
Like you literally don't. You have to like we can shut so much out like of outside noise.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing at festivals. When I go to a festival, I don't notice the other 200,000 people there. I notice my group of people.
I get that. And I know people who love festivals, and they do that. They have a whole fucking tribe. It's like
I mean,
a whole little.
festivals is a dope thing, man. Just to see everybody congregate and it be about the music.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like that shit warms my heart, man. To like
Like
see
if
that,
you,
like man, it's
if
really
you are a
about
true
the
believer
music.
in energy, I promise you, if you've never been to a festival, go to a festival, go to an artist that even if you don't like them, they have something that everybody knows
Bruh.
that will change your opinion on that song. Because just imagine being in the desert and cold with your people, and there's 200,000 people singing the exact same thing on the exact same
shit-
frequency.
that shit different.
The first festival that I've ever been to, the only one I've been to, we went because the Red Hot Chili Peppers were playing, and I was like, well, that's dope. I really want to see them. We really went just for them.
I was actually
Paramore
supposed to
like,
see them.
Oh,
past week.
I know. I noticed they were at the forum. I was like, well, fuck, I could have done that. Anyways, it is really cool.
Yeah, I had two free tickets.
Ooh.
I posted it.
I didn't see
I didn't end up going because I was depressed. They Jack White, Muse, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Churches,
Muse was there? Oh, shit.
and Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy opened up, but they were only like 40-minute sets. It was like,
Yeah, but that's great. It's like all the... I would have loved to have gone to that. Anyways, all that to say, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are fucking amazing, but they're older. So it was cool to be like in the crowd. There was younger people, there was older people, but everyone was on the same, like, all right, we're good. We're here for a good time. This is cool. Everyone was really polite. I was like, dang, this is nice. It was a little crowded, but it was nice.
yeah, I like festivals more than I like concerts just because of the aspect of the energy.
I just want to sit down.
Yeah, but you can.
You can VIP. I wasn't.
You
VIP.
can sit down in GA as well. You literally, like I said, you.
I guess if you want to be like way in the back.
Yeah, sometimes that's all I want to do.
I get that.
So, like sometimes them crowds is like, you can keep that. I'm a vibe right here in my space in my circle.
See, I like that, but Manny wants to like, let's go to the front.
Yeah, sometimes it's cool. Like for Big Sean,
Oh yeah.
I was in the crowd for like Sean. I was impressed. Yeah, bro puts on a good show. He's high energy. He was very high energy last year, and it was just like, again, Coachella. If you're an artist and you ever hear this, I'm gonna tell you something. The worst thing you can do at a festival with foreigners, because it's a lot of foreigners. You go there, you think you're talking to me, and somebody's speaking a whole different language. Like, oh, because everybody, that's the biggest festival in the world, so people come from everywhere to go see
I didn't know
that.
that.
It's literally, you'll never get a combination of diversity in lineups like that. You know what I mean? You have specified, like Rolling Loud is basically hip hop. The Lovers and Friends one
I see
coming
what you're
up.
saying, but Coachella is like all across the
Everything.
board. Okay, I get that.
You have rock. We had Hans Zimmer there one year. You know what I mean? You have it's insane. It's even this year you have a big EDM type of collective with it, but then you also have Frank Ocean, and then you also have Bad Bunny. You have Blackpink. I didn't know who Blackpink was. And then I went and looked at their shows, and I was like, oh.
I think the cool thing about Coachella, too, like, people discover a lot of acts and bands there, too.
I had no idea. Sure. I was not a fan of Mac Miller until I saw him at Coachella, and now I'm one of his biggest fans.
Yeah.
Like, I was not, like, his live performance, I was like, oh, I was a huge performer of Black. Yeah. I was a huge performer of Black before I saw him perform at Coachella, and I was like, you can't do it. And that's why I'm a huge Miguel fan.
Oh, Miguel actual artist, yeah.
Yeah. And the same with Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator, I was not a huge fan until he's different.
Oh, man.
Bro, was that crowd not...
Oh, man.
Like, you could go see Tyler's show over and over and not get tired of it.
See, I think his music can be a little annoying, but I have seen, like, snippets of him when he performs, and he's an entertainer, for sure. He's an artist.
Producer, writer.
Yeah, I get it.
He produces mostly all his shit.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. I just had a conversation about Rihanna for the halftime show. And then they were like, the whole comment about the one sports commentator dude that was like,
Stephen A. Smith.
She's not Beyonce. And it was like, okay, we shouldn't be comparing. It's fucking 2023.
But it's not about comparing. The question was posed, how do you feel?
Agreed. And he's allowed to feel that way. And like, she's not Beyonce.
But it's not. But he's saying that for him, like, this is where I take it. I hate Stephen A. Smith. Cowboy hater. Shout out to my Cowboys. Shout out. It's one thing this weekend that did go right for me, baby. We got our playoff win. First road playoff win in 30 years. If you didn't know, it's the Dallas Cowboys. America. Back to the section. So Stephen A. Smith, they asked him, how do you feel about the Rihanna doing a halftime show? He was like, she's good. I love her music.
Yeah, the whole sentence beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. You're right.
And it's like, but for him, she's not Beyonce. That's cool. She doesn't do for me what when I heard Beyonce was doing a halftime show, it was like, oh, like that's just certain people with certain artists. Like, that's like saying, who's a good rapper? Oh, Lil Wayne's doing a halftime show. That's dope. Jay-Z's doing a halftime show.
Like Kendrick did it a couple years ago, right?
I mean, Kendrick's dot. That's cool, but still for me, Jay-Z's he's not Jay-Z.
But all that to say was, obviously, Beyonce is a fucking performer. Mm-hmm. Like the way she moves and sings at the same time is wild. I'm out of breath walking to the door. Mm-hmm. But for Rihanna, you got to think of like all the videos that she did for Fenty. Like she's gonna throw a dope ass show. We don't know what she's gonna be doing, but like around her, the show I think that she's gonna provide, I think it's gonna be pretty dope. Beyonce could do it by herself, standing there.
Beyonce
solo.
is the best performer.
But Rihanna, like the way that she
of our time.
Like, think of the way that she changed the game for a fucking fashion show.
We've had this conversation.
Have you seen the Fenty movies, the little on Amazon? Their whole ass fucking
I haven't
production.
personally seen them, but I heard about them.
They're pretty fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, just the little snippets I seen. It look dope.
Like and it's lingerie. Like think about Victoria's Secret when they had their lingerie fashion show. Like obviously the women are beautiful, but it's just a fucking
Rihanna,
line.
Bro.
Rihanna's like making a concert out of it.
Hits, and she gonna have production value. That's
anyway. All that to say, it's gonna be a show for sure.
No, for
She's
sure.
Gonna entertain
of course,
us.
it's Rihanna.
Really need. Yeah, it's still Rihanna at the end of the day. She is.
But I think that people aren't allowed to say like again. I think they took it as this. Which Stephen A. Smith, he's smart. He probably did it for clicks too.
Of course, man.
But at the same time, it's like he should be able to allow to say it. Like,
No,
yo,
I
I
agree.
feel you. Everybody's making a big deal, but for me, it's not.
Have you seen Beyonce perform? She's fucking wild. Like, how is she singing so flawlessly,
that
but
shit
like
is the
fucking
best
moving
concert
around?
I've ever been to.
She was wild.
Concerts, Coachella.
And the
like,
thing is, she carries it.
So I'm gonna tell you this. There's this guy that went to Coachella with us beyond the year Beyonce did Homecoming. He was hating on Beyonce the whole time. She shouldn't have been the headliner. My boy,
Like before the show.
yeah,
okay.
my boy. I love him to death. If you're watching this, like you, bro.
People can change.
Yeah, he's
their
a
mind.
Georgia boy. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, Caucasian male. Like, nah, bro, I don't. Beyonce shouldn't do it. After we left, he was like, what did I just watch?
Yeah.
I left Homecoming like, oh, she's a deity. That's exactly what I thought when I left because there's something about Beyonce when she performs that literally captivates you.
Yeah.
Like you are in her world in a trance.
Yeah.
It is different. Like it is what I would like. I'm assuming Mike used to be like to watch perform.
Yeah, man. These people have a different level of dedication and commitment, man, to the craft and everything that goes into it. So the experience is just different.
So
when
for
you
Chris,
care
even
about
for Chris to say, and Chris is a great performer. To say Beyonce's a different level.
Beyonce is the greatest entertainer next to Michael Jackson.
100%.
Beyonce is the greatest entertainer.
No argument.
Beyonce
Argue
is
with
the
your mama.
greatest entertainer.
Facts is facts.
Yeah, greatest entertainer.
Huh?
She's one. Mike's two.
I think the thing that's so fascinating about her
Get the
is
fuck outta
she
here,
can carry
yo.
the show like by herself. Like she doesn't even need all the production and the whole band and all the extra shit. Obviously that is amazing too, but the fact that she can stand solo and like, oh my damn girl.
And the fact that she actually her vocals.
She's fucking.
For everybody who says Beyonce can't sing when they
Shut
see her
the
live,
fuck
they're
up.
like, "Oh," I'm like, "Bro, she's literally one of the best singers we've ever had of
100%.
our generation." The things she's actually able to do with her, vocally, yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah.
She's crazy, bro. Don't start. Don't start.
No, she's
Come
great.
on. She is amazing vocally. She dumbs down
Not
a
to
lot
say
of
that
shit, bro.
Rihanna's
And-
not. It's just different.
Come on, man. Don't. She's definitely a top.
I'm not
She's
saying-
definitely a top
I'm not
20
saying that
vocalist.
she's not.
She's definitely
Beyonce?
a top 20 vocalist of all
100%.
time.
I wouldn't even say like
Like
top 10.
like man and woman
Yes,
or women.
she's top 5 women.
Okay, I think that we all have like what like definite.
Beyonce, I love you. Let's work.
See, that's
Illuminati. We just chilling. I watched House Party last night. Yeah,
The new one?
yeah.
I still ain't seen. Man, shout out to my my little nigga Jacob, man.
Oh,
I was with him when he was
he's in
filming
that.
that shit.
That's right. He's grown up so much.
He the star, bro.
Yeah, I know he's grown up so much. I forgot. I'll watch it again tonight. But before we get to that, go back to what you're saying about Beyonce. Oh, okay. So I guess we transition.
She's great.
Yeah, she's great. She's different. So bro saw her and was like astonished. But again, it's just it's. I think when it comes down to it, so we can wrap up this portion of the festival talk. There's no other feeling for me because one, you get to be with your people. You know who you're going with, and most of the time, you only go with people the vibes are going to be good with. Like, so you already know. Like I've been going to the Coachella with the same people since 2012.
Which is why it's like a tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that.
And it is,
Little
we know what to
team.
expect. We know how each other operates in that space. You know, everybody kind of has their essential role. And
Which is good too, because then you're first of all spending probably a good amount of money on it, and then you're taking time off work, you're traveling, you're going, and you want to make sure like the people that you're going with aren't gonna in any way ruin it.
Yeah.
I think that's important.
Yeah, and then it's like as you get older, you don't go the whole day. Like, I'm not going to Coachella all day. That's not.
See, when we went to the Austin City Limits, we literally went just for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We saw Paramore right before they opened because they were opening for them, but we didn't. Oh man, Larry June was there, and I was kind of pissed but he was like way earlier in the day.
I did listen to Larry June. He's dope.
Great.
But yeah, so we know, okay, what time do we need to be there by? Okay, this time. So I got this time to either go get a massage or because now when you go to Coachella, you can camp or we get an Airbnb.
Oh yeah, hell no, I'm not doing that.
Which I'm so thankful I got mine early. It's 45 minutes from the venue, but everything else it was only $2,000 for the whole weekend, and everything else is like $2,000 a night right now.
Yeah.
So because I got mine months ahead of time, and I was like,
and then it's like
I'm a vet. I'm a vet at this, and I knew this lineup was gonna be crazy. No matter if you may think it's crazy, having Bad Bunny go perform at Coachella, and you can get the tickets cheaper than what his actual concert tickets were.
Oh, that's wild.
Oh, I seen what he bring out. He
Mm-hmm.
bring them out.
Yeah.
Yo, what Bad Bunny is doing is fucking ridiculous, just in general.
Didn't he have like a show recently on a fucking gas station?
Oh, bro, he's ridiculous.
This motherfucker doing stadium by itself.
He and Harry Styles are different.
What do you mean,
Bro?
Harry Styles just had a whole residency at the SoFi, or was that IKEA, like for like 15 straight days, and it sold out every day.
So, spoiler alert.
I don't know very much about Harry
We was
Styles.
watching the externals, right? And the movie's watching, and this motherfucker came on screen. Dog.
Oh yeah.
The way these white girls was screaming.
Oh, yeah, Harry Styles.
Bro, that shit was. I've never witnessed no shit like that. Like they were
What you
screaming
mean,
and
Michael Jackson?
No,
Harry Styles.
he ain't popped up in a movie. Like
Oh,
this
I see,
motherfucker in a movie, and he popped up, and they start freaking the fuck out.
Wasn't he in the
movie.
Darling one?
Yeah, but this is before that.
Yeah, this
Eternals
is before that.
Oh, I
like
see.
this.
I'm gonna actually go back and watch Eternals tonight and give it another chance. Well, you know what pissed like
Good luck, bro.
Well, also Harry Styles started in that band.
Right.
So like the girls are growing up with him. Obviously, like they've been obsessed. Like that, it's like a part of their subconscious at this point to be in love with that kid because he's been
True, but I just never
like Justin
witnessed
Timberlake
that,
before. Like for people my age.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about this lineup. So you have Bad Bunny on Friday headlining, which is crazy. You've also got Rosalia that's there. So it's good. The Latin community is going to be there thick. You got Becky G. But Friday, let me pull it up, actually. I'm getting old. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? There we go. So, I know I feel like Joe Budden now. Being check shit on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
All right, so let's see here. Let's go to Coachella. And again, I'm more of a there's not many people besides probably DeMario that have the wide range of music knowledge that I do, like from every genre. But I'm a weirdo. I literally will go through every album that gets released and that's on there on Thursdays. I literally go through every one of them because I never know. And I'm more attracted to, coming from the industry, for me, if you put in good artwork on your shit, I will actually go listen. Because I'm like, you cared enough to spend the money behind your marketing. That means it's important to you. So a lot of people don't understand the importance of that.
That's even just like buying shampoo bottles for me, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick a toothpaste that looks good.
Bad Bunny. This is Friday. I'm probably gonna die Friday. If I don't make it back, I love you guys.
When is Coachella?
It's April. I'm going weekend 1, April 14th through the 17th.
Got it.
Unfortunately, now I have an extra ticket. So Bad Bunny closes out. You have Gorillas.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Fuck. You
They
lost
are.
me already.
They are. You don't fuck with them?
No, I mean like I already want to go.
Yeah. Then you have Burner Boy,
Okay.
the Chemical Brothers. A lot of people, once you hear the Chemical, like they don't know them by name and they hear their songs, they're like, oh. Kate Trinata, my favorite. Literally, festivals are made for Kate Trinata.
I get that.
Yo, wait, let's pause. That is a wild lineup, bro. Bad Bunny,
Okay, but
Burner
wait.
Boy, and Kate Trinata.
Yeah.
One ticket right there.
And then you have Blondie. Blondie, like people don't know who Blondie is, and this is why I say
Like the
Coachella.
old one?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Where the fuck did that
Don, do
come
you know who
from?
Blondie is?
Yes.
Okay. I'd play it. Yes. If you don't know who Blondie is, go listen. That's what I'm saying. That's Coachella. Then you got Becky G.
Balance.
Then you got Metro Boomin. And you know how Metro is in festivals. Because think about it. Here's the thing. And what I was trying to get to is if you're listening to us, you're artists. Only play your bangers. We don't want to hear your new shit at all.
Sorry,
we only
I'm
want hit after hit after hit after
Bring
hit
out
after hit.
somebody.
Yeah. He's bringing out 21. He's bringing out Future. Like it's him and Future are like this. So Future's gonna probably pop out. But Metro at festivals he's high energy. FKJ,
Okay.
Damn.
one of your personal favorites and friends of yours, Pusha,
Let's go.
Damn.
on Friday.
Let's go. Push.
See, but that just sounds like like I can't keep up with all that. I'm not gonna be able to see all those people.
It's a whole day. I mean, that's
That's
the
too
thing.
much.
That's the thing about
But
Coachella.
that's what the lineup that good though. You're gonna you're gonna kill everybody.
That's only on Friday.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's gonna die by Friday, like what you said. You're gonna die on Friday.
And then you have
Because
Toby.
you have to be there
You
all
have
day.
Toby and Wigway.
That's on
Friday.
Friday. Man, shout out to my boy Nick, man. He play bass for Toby now.
Oh, does he?
And produce for him. Yeah.
That's crazy. And then I don't know. So then you got I don't know who Wet Leg is. I think it's probably a rock band. SG Lewis, who I just played, dope. Yves Tumor, what is it? Yeah, YVES. I think he's part of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The Garden Test Pilot. I didn't know who Test Pilot is. That's Dead Mouse's alias.
Oh, cool.
So it's
I'm gonna say Test Pilot sound familiar.
Dead Mouse has an alias. And then who else on that? And that's
yeah,
again, that's just
here.
that's just Friday. And then White Fang is there, who's Alice in Wonderland. That's her alias.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yo, when she first came out,
Bro.
I love that song. I can't remember the name of it, but I
Yeah.
used to bang that shit on SoundCloud.
And then Idris Elba.
What?
Say it again?
Idris.
Idris there?
Friday.
The actor?
Oh.
He's dope
That
at
nigga
DJs.
His
He's
DJ sets is crazy.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, so I know, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to get there Friday. And then Domi and JD Beck.
Who?
Domi and JD Beck, Anderson .Paak's duo.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm like, and they're small in there, so I'm like, oh, they probably him or Thundercat are gonna be there probably with them.
Dang, Thundercat though.
Yeah, and then and that Saba. It's all on Friday. Saba's in small print. That's just Friday. Right?
Yeah, that's just a lot.
And then Saturday's more chill, but Saturday's my favorite day. So Saturday you have Blackpink, which I didn't know who they were. It's a Korean pop, a K-pop group. But here, let me play a little bit of something from that I saw on Twitter from them, and I didn't know that they were popping like that. Actually, let me just go to YouTube. I didn't know they were popping like that, but supposedly they're the biggest girl group in the world. I had
Girl group?
Yeah,
Girl group.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
I wonder if they did that one TikTok song where it's like ding 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 ding, because that shit catchy as fuck.
Nah.
It just like automatically puts you in a good mood.
Yeah,
For
no,
me.
there's this one song that like on Twitter, because I go to Twitter, I was like, let me just type in Blackpink, and
So who headlining? I'm sorry.
Saturday Blackpink. I originally we thought
They
it was supposed
headlining?
to, originally we thought it was supposed to be Rihanna, because there were rumblings that she was going to do Coachella, and that would have been crazy. But I get it from a Coachella standpoint. You now have Bad Bunny, who's got the Latin data, like going to be selling out, right? You got Blackpink, who the Asian culture's going to get, and now you got Frank Ocean.
Fuck.
Sunday. All right, so
Got the unicorn himself.
yeah,
That's wild. You think he?
I don't
Think you
know.
would.
I don't want to jinx it. Then y'all are gonna be so
Yeah,
mad.
don't say that. I'm gonna get to that.
Nah,
It wouldn't be out of character.
Hold on.
Nah, he'd be there.
Chill.
He'd be there. He'd be there.
Chill. So, yeah,
He
so
gonna
that,
drop some music. I feel it.
well, he just hinted at it.
Yeah, he gonna drop some music.
I saw
bro.
that.
So yeah, it's
But
like,
like you said, we
it's
want to
like
hear
this.
the bangers.
so they actually have one that's a rapper.
The boy dancers.
But they're fire. Like I was like, listen, there was one though. But I was like, yo, like there was one. I guess there's one they call it a ponytail, something like. They're dope. They have a lot of good energy, and I was like, oh okay. They oh.
I love this like little jean outfit.
But I guess they are like the biggest. Like it's not even close. Like they're insane. Like I guess just on them alone. So
Well, it'd be good that they're playing because then who's playing at the same time?
yeah. So I don't know. I'm not really like I don't know because that night is the night they usually have this thing called Neon Carnival, which is like a after party, invite only after party where like a lot of celebs and shit show up. So I usually get invited to that. But then you got Rosalia. She's fire. Eric Prides. You guys know who Eric Prides is? Eric Prides is fire.
Is there any country or does they stick to stagecoach?
No, because stagecoaches.
So it's like
2
most
weeks
of the
later.
genres except for
So
country.
this is Eric Prize though.
Some house shit.
Yeah, but you'll know the song.
Oh, shit! Reminds me of Night at the Rocks, but I don't think this is on there.
So he's fine. You know what I'm saying? So you got him. That's gonna be huge, right? Then you have Suicide Boys, the Kid Leroy, Charlie XCX, Labyrinth, Underworld, which are rock. Sophie Tucker, love Sophie Tucker. Chromeo, I love Chromeo.
Always perform at Coachella.
Yeah, but not in a while. It's been 6 years.
Has it?
Yep, 2017. I was there. Yep.
That was the last time?
Yep.
Cause I just remember watching them on YouTube.
Hell yeah, their vibe. Miramasa, one of my favorites. Bro, Fireflies. Bro, Fireflies come on, I turn into a whole different person. 070 Shake.
Shout out to Shake and the 070 crew.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ralphie. Love you, bro.
Yeah. Hiatus Coyote. Have you ever heard of?
Oh no,
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You will be a huge fan.
That name is so fucking fire.
it is
yo.
really great.
Have you heard of her?
What genre is it?
Who was talking? I think it was you.
Hiatus.
Same reaction.
Hiatus Coyote is.
It's a little long.
She's the main one. She's a Caucasian woman. Caucasian with tatted everywhere, and they got 3 guys in her band, but vibe.
Bro, we have technology for
I've
this.
seen videos of her.
Sorry, but yeah.
Like her vocals are wild. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw her at
You had to say
Smoking
she was
Grooves.
white because of that.
Smoking Grooves, and I was like this. Oh, and since then I've been a fan. So you got them, who a lot of people don't know. You have Dinner Party.
Never heard of him.
Terrence Martin, Ninth Wonder, Robert Glasper.
Oh, is that the yo? That makes sense. They working right now.
Yeah, you got Dinner Party.
Yo, shout out to y'all. One of my homies just met Terrence. And shit.
Kenny Beats.
They in the studio right now working on some shit. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but
Yeah, Kenny Beats, Flo Milli, Earth Gang,
Damn.
Hot Since '92.
I fuck with Earth Gang.
Yeah, they're
sir.
so good.
Hot Since '92. Earth Gang's a person.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was a group.
That's he.
Oh, my
It's
bad.
a group.
Earth
Yeah, I'm
Gang?
pretty sure it's a group.
No, Earth Gang from freaking from J. Cole's.
There's 2 of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
it's a
it?
group.
Yes, nigga.
I didn't know it's a group.
Yes.
I thought it was just to do with the dreads.
And the other one.
Both
There's
of
2
them.
of them.
Are they not twins? Are they twins or something?
No.
Oh damn, my bad, Earth Gang. I didn't know y'all was a group.
This guy. And he's the music guy.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just listened to their stuff
Yeah.
because when Collide comes on, the song Collide, when you come, that's my shit. Revolution, which is shout out to Revolution, being from Cali, they do their thing. They're always doing like the reggae festivals
I
out
was
here.
gonna say, yeah, they're like, that's cool. They've really come up then.
Yeah, Umi's fire. If you've never heard of her, go check her out. She's fire.
Are you gonna be from the Bay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Drama. Who else? That's Saturday. So Saturday for me is my favorite music wise. It's gonna be like I'm gonna die Friday, then I'm gonna chill Saturday. It's gonna be a chill, relaxed, vibey, and it's smart kind of how they do it.
I was gonna say I think they did that intentionally.
And then Sunday, it's like you get a little bit of everything, right? So you got Frank closing out Coachella.
Got the unicorn.
The unicorn. I'm going to cry. I'm going to sing everything very loud. You know what I'm saying? You bitches all night. That when that boy looking for a check.
Bro, if
And
people,
it ain't
if people
like
perform
me.
Pink Matter, I'm gonna be
Oh yeah.
so
Boom,
pissed.
boom, boom.
Oh, I love
What
that
if
song.
Andre comes out?
Oh,
That
I
song
would
is-
die.
I would freak the fuck out.
I would lose
I'll
my
be like,
shit.
get
If
the fuck off
yeah,
the stage,
yeah,
everybody.
Yeah. What's it? Bjork?
Mhm.
Bjork?
Yeah. Bjork. Kali Uchis, Porter Robinson, Fisher, Chris Lake, A Boogie, Dominique Fike, J. Paul. I don't know who that is, but they keep saying anything about him. Jackson Wang, Lotto,
Mm.
Glorilla,
Mm.
Jai Wolf,
For the lotto.
Christine and the Queens. I actually like. My boy put me in a Ray Sherman.
Oh shit.
That they're live. They are lit.
I'm sure.
Fushi, No Name. Who else? This is all Sunday. So Alex G. Who else is on? And that's just Sunday. It's like, IDK. I'm definitely gonna get there to see IDK. But again, they throw certain things in here like Pierre Bourne, fire.
Oh, okay.
They throw certain things in here like there's this artist that's 1999.ODDDS or ODDDS.
Yo, am I bugging? Wasn't Doechii on the lineup?
Yeah. Didn't I say that?
Nah.
What day is that? That's
I thought I seen her. Shout out to Doechii, man. She fucking dope.
Is she? I don't know. Think I know much of her stuff though.
Well, he also posted the Lovers and Friends. Is she on that one?
No, I think Doechii's at Coachella. I'm just trying to.
I
Oh,
thought
she's
at
at
Coachella.
Stay Friday.
Yeah, man. Doechii is dope. yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check her out. But
She is fucking dope.
yeah. So again, I missed the small print. My bad. Featuring the Returning to the Desert, Calvin Harris.
Oh fuck.
So Calvin's probably gonna close the entire thing.
100%.
So what they did last year, they had The Weeknd come, and then they had Swedish House close it out. So to probably leave on a banger where people party, and you're gonna probably go from Frank to Calvin, and Calvin's gonna bring some.
100%.
Of course.
That's wild.
That's why I'm thinking Rihanna still might pop up.
Damn.
She can get paid just to come do a quick little, bruh. Like this, I promise you. Everybody who's been like, "Oh, the lineup's mid." I promise you, if you like good music, this is a great.
Yeah.
This is a
Actual
great
talent.
lineup, and then the vibes are going to be. Bad Bunny alone, his vibes are crazy, like crazy.
Bad Bunny dope. I don't
Toby
know
and
what this nigga be
Weegway,
saying, but
his vibes.
You're like, yeah, I
you don't
agree.
need to.
You
You
don't.
don't
That's what
need
I'm
to. know.
saying.
That's what I'm saying with Blackpink is like I'm probably not gonna know what they're saying, but their vibe looks like the crowd energy. I'm like, oh, I'm about to be.
Man, as long as you got dope melodies and
Facts.
and a banging ass track.
Facts.
nigga.
I do appreciate like good lyrics though, so it is a little tricky.
Of course.
Yeah, but in a festival sense, I'm not.
I
Only
get that.
person's
You
lyrics
can't
I'm
even
worried
really,
about
like,
is
you're
Frank.
right. Unless you're singing
Yeah,
along and you know
exactly.
what they're saying, like
Yeah.
you know the lyrics, so you're not gonna hear it.
Because if they're
anyway.
dance music, all you want to do is dance.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm not worried about the Frank. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what. I wonder what his track list is gonna be. That's gonna be crazy. Because if he's got it, he's probably gonna. I wonder if he's gonna do Pink Matter. You know, you're gonna get.
No, it's just gonna be good to just see him in general.
True.
Just period,
A
bro.
tornado
talented as
for bro. When Thinking About You comes on, that's gonna in Coachella.
Like Frank is just one of them people. Like he's just a fucking myth, bro.
And-
So just to see him is
Yeah, shout out to Ari, Ari's like not too excited about Frank because she's like he doesn't like us, so she doesn't like that. She feels like since he doesn't like us as people, he's probably not. I'm like, but Frank's a great performer. Frank is very good, even though he hates us as people. He doesn't like people. He still does his
I
job.
mean, I
and-
feel like a lot of artists don't.
no, Frank legit hates us.
But I think, yeah, but then it's like you think about how the genuine
Frank
it is of
hates
him to
us.
say that. I feel like most people do. They
Does
just
he?
they're trying to get a ticket.
Yeah, I don't. But
They're not
he's
gonna
never
say
said
it.
it. You can
Yeah.
just tell. He just doesn't. He's that much of a unicorn that you don't know where Frank is at any point in time in life.
Yeah, I get
He's
that.
I
like,
love it. I
I
want
feel
to
like
live
that
like
makes
that.
a great artist.
I want to live like that. I just want to just drop like once or twice.
Because then
and
what's the
blow
alternative?
The
Like,
fuck up and
a
just
fake
do what I want and be a recluse and live my life.
show up every once in a while in the corner playing the flute.
Just pop up.
Yeah, like Andre.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, if he brings out Andre I'm gonna cry that I'm not
I
there.
fucking love 3 Stacks, bro. Like he's
amazing. I bet you he wouldn't even agree to Coachella at this point.
He's just too incredible, bro.
I mean, so here's the thing. The lineup's set right now, but we've got 3 months. That shit can change.
True.
I'm hoping it doesn't change where Frank's not on there, but that's also why I think they put Calvin on there. It's just in case Frank does that.
It is of Frank.
Yeah, but they, like I said,
Within character.
It is not. No, it's not within character. He's not a council person like that. He just won't do shit. He doesn't. I don't think once he commits to something, because I think
Being of his word.
he was supposed to be on Coachella before the pandemic, and the pandemic happened, so Coachella was canceled. So again, like
motherfucker's a unicorn, bro.
yeah. So again, it's I don't know. I'm just I'm excited to hear. See on both sides like Chanel. That's my shit too, bro. I mean, I'm actually gonna listen to Frank on the way home. Yeah, so I mean, with that coming up, festivals, I'm excited about that. The energy, the positive things, I need that. I think a lot of people need that as well. It's a healing moment. It's a time to get out your own head, be disconnected from this, and that was the whole part of the conversation that started this was just being disconnected. Like I think this shit is the devil. I think it makes me anxious sometimes when I get on. So now when I feel anxious, as soon as I get my phone, I put it away. You know what I mean? It keeps us up at night. You know, it's doing a lot more damage than good. You feel me? So I'm trying to put that into my schedule, as we were talking about schedules as well, to create peace. Like, I think that this year should be focused on creating more peace in your mind, because we live in a chaotic ass time. We live in a time where you can't get fucking milk and eggs.
Pretty wild.
Think about that. We can't get milk and eggs.
Do we know why the eggs are being
Everything's
weird
been
right
on
now?
shortage for a while. Like
Yeah,
literally,
man, that pandemic shit.
it really
messed
fucked us
up, yo.
Yeah, it really.
It's weird that we're still like reaping the shit of that.
The world was shut down
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It was just
for
wild.
2 years. Like that is death. Like it's literally death. I think it was needed for the world. Oh, it was crazy. Did you guys see that shit where this dude, I don't know, he is high or whatever, but he was talking about the world is actually a entity. It's actually a life form, and we're the virus.
I mean,
Yeah, we are like virus, bro. If you think about like how we move and what we do.
But I'm saying that the
Similar to
world is
virus.
actual, like
Yeah.
a celestial, and
Yeah.
it creates things to kill the virus. Like
Yes. Bro, speaking of this, did you watch The Last of Us?
no, I was going
not
to today.
yet.
Don't tell me I'm going to watch it tonight.
So
Not
I've
yet.
never played the game.
I don't even know it's a game.
Yeah, I saw like hella memes where it's like
it's
everyone's saying,
it's a
"Oh, I
game
know what happens
adaptation.
next," but
So I never played it, but damn.
It's good.
That first episode is the first 30 fucking minutes. Oh, perfection.
Word.
I think it's probably the second best opening I've ever seen. In a
well, it's also
television
got
show.
like the highest rating ever for a
like
TV show.
like
over Game of Thrones.
Nah, not over Bear.
not over Game of Thrones, but it's up there.
Not over Bear.
It literally, they had a chart. Game of Thrones was 4.
Was it?
Maybe it was for maybe
hold
not
on.
show in general, but
It was
for
like
the first,
4.7
for the pilot or
million
something.
for a premiere.
Oh, you're talking about that wise. Hold
It was
on.
the number 1 on the list that I was looking at.
Because
Listen,
Rotten
that
Tomatoes, on
shit-
Rotten Tomatoes, it got, let's see what it got.
it's 99.
96.
Oh, it was 99. The
Oh,
past couple
99,
days.
99.
Yeah.
Well, you know it was higher.
So, yeah, the first 3 minutes had me hooked.
Word.
Like this dude
Is it
was
scary?
yeah. So the dude was talking about fungus. That's all I'm gonna say. And in the first 3 minutes,
You know that was higher.
What's the bear?
bro, the bear is that a bear?
There's a hand. Is that
Bro,
a TV show?
I couldn't get into it.
Oh,
Maybe
that was-
I need to continue watching it.
Yeah, that's just the best shit to me. Like that shit was fire.
Yeah,
When did that come out?
to.
Last year.
Yeah, I need to.
You like it?
By the way,
wa-
get your list together for the
Yeah.
top shows.
Shout out to the best of the best of the best.
Yo,
the best
I spent so much. You posted that freaking. Yes, please finish that. I'm sorry.
of the best of the best of the best of the best.
Yeah, it's out now.
You posted the story. You were like for the top 5, and I was gonna say all the movies that I knew that you didn't like just to piss you off. I was be like, Wakanda Forever.
Definitely didn't like that.
2 was Trolls 5. Actually, I don't think that's not a one. But I like started digging into it. And then I got hella distracted, and now I have a list of movies that I haven't heard of yet that I wanted to see. But then I got stuck on the fucking menu.
Yeah,
buddy. I was like, all right, background noise. Because I didn't think I'd like it. Honestly, I didn't think I'd like it because of the cover. And it was silly of me to judge something so...
It's wild, right?
It is. And it just, honestly, here's the thing.
Did you watch it again?
Not yet.
You were watching it with Manny, though.
We're going to watch it. It's on the list. We haven't started it yet. But I put it on for background noise as I was like cleaning the house. And then I sat my ass down and I couldn't get up. I was like so intrigued. I think the way they filmed it, all the macro shots were so satisfying. Not because it was food, but my mouth was like watering because of how perfection in the sounds. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Fucking cheeseburger?
And I couldn't. The storyline was great.
I went and got a cheeseburger after.
I want one now.
Yeah. True.
So make sure Manny doesn't listen to this till after y'all watch it. But what I was telling you on that is the end of it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you noticed that when
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. I don't care. Y'all, this movie's been out for a while.
Just fast forward 2 seconds.
So at the end when he's like, something, yes, and they were like, yes, chef. Even the victim said, yes, chef, and then he was like, they were like, I love you. We love you, chef. Even the victim said that as they had the s'mores on top and were about to get burned to death.
I think it's just like they accepted their fate, and they also had to have like a little bit of a respect that they didn't out.
They were traumatized.
Think the game.
I mean, they just went through. That shows you what trauma does to the brain.
Yeah.
Because he's basically said, "You guys are shit people." Like you guys.
Well, and then they couldn't confirm that. Like, yeah, you in the room, no matter your fucking bank account, the prestige you think you have, your class, whatever, you got outbeat by some bitch that wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
It was great. It was clever. And it wasn't too over the top. Like, Nope was obviously so good, but it was like very, like, wait, what's happening?
Nah, that shit was over the top.
The storyline was right, but the menu was like enough to like, wow, this is great. Like, it just was a solid, steady.
It's just
cool.
It's a great movie. It just literally it's phenomenal.
That was me to let everyone know that we fast forwarded.
Oh, okay.
You can stop fast forwarding now. There's only one person, I swear. I was like, oh, I stopped when she raised her hands.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, it's a great movie, but I mean, even the concept, if we want to wrap that in, the healing and everything, is as far as like the perception of prestige, right? And feeling you're above the next person, right? And just he put himself in that category. You know what I mean? He killed himself. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't above criticism. He wasn't above taking ownership for what he's put himself into. I mean, I think, you can nitpick at that movie, but that movie was...
It was good.
That movie was
It phenomenal. Did its job in the sense that it got me interested, and then I couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What a movie's
that's what it's supposed to do. And the fact that you still know where it's going, what's going to happen. Yeah. There's no surprises, but it's still great.
And I mean, there was a couple where like you didn't really know. You knew the possibilities of what could happen, but you didn't actually know like what was actually going to happen.
Yeah, facts.
It's pretty good.
Unlike Alice in Borderland now.
I don't know what happened. Like that first season was dope, and this shit is just like, it's just so much backstory that we didn't ask for and talking and like, dog, get to the shits. And I love good dialogue, but this was just OD. Like I don't know. It seemed like a totally different show.
Oh shit! By the way, forgot to mention one thing me and Don both did was when we went and saw fucking Avatar 2.
I haven't seen it yet. Was it good?
Yeah, we did.
Was it good? It's a long ass movie.
It's a very beautiful movie.
6.
That's what you rated?
It's a very beautiful movie, man. Listen, James Cameron, I fucking love you, dude, and I don't want to see him go out on the Avatar hill, yo. I'm sorry, I don't. Like
we don't need the next 3.
He's too great of a director, bro. Like I want to see him dive into other stories, and I understand like he trying to build this world. I understand what he's trying to do,
But that wasn't it.
but this.
Well, I mean, you have to think the first one when the first one came out, wasn't that the introduction of IMAX?
No.
Okay, it was. I remember when the first one came out. I don't remember what it was, but it was like unlike anything a lot of people had seen before. Like
I mean,
it was
he
the
brought-
colors.
Yeah, he brought back 3D, and it was just the technology was different.
That's what I'm saying. Like he
Yeah, it
had
was
that
like
on his
some-
side. So
yeah.
like you're showcasing something that's so beautiful that people are like, oh my god.
It was a spectacle. It was more spectacle than story.
100%.
And this is that times 100. Like listen, they shot that shit in a fucking warehouse, and to see that shit on that screen is amazing. It's a beautiful looking movie. Like if you hold that compared to the first one, you be like, fam, this is unreal. But it's that story is just
Wasn't it?
I can care less.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You said fuck the kids. Isn't it
Yeah.
like about their kids?
But it's
right?
the crazy thing about that, like these movies keep being successful. Like this motherfucker about to crack $2 billion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
a lot of people like it.
And
Well,
this would
it's
be
like family friendly. It makes sense. Like sales wise, it makes sense.
and this would be his 3rd movie. That's one of the all time best selling movies ever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't want to sit in the theater for that long. Honestly, I was like, I'll just wait
Yeah, it's
to
a long
rent
ass
it.
movie. And it felt like
Because I knew that the story was gonna be like. I just kept seeing memes or it's like same like okay story.
Did you finally watch Violent Night?
Nah. I still haven't watched it.
All right, and on that, folks, we are gonna, because that's a disappointing question, and this was more of a little catch up. So I just wanted to know where. I'm gonna ask Don first, and then Jenna. Well, no, I'll ask Jenna first because Don is gonna take a little bit longer for him to think about this
I
question.
was like, yeah, I get to think about it.
Yeah, no, he's gonna need this more. He's gonna need the time more. What do you feel internally you want to improve on this year, as far as your mental, as far as becoming a healthier being, and progressing in life? Like take the physical aspects out of it, take away the financial stuff. What's your mental? Where you feel like you want to go with your healing? Because we're always healing beings. Where do you feel like you want to improve? In what aspect of your life?
I think self-discipline is a big one for me right now. I think that there's all of this knowledge I have in regards to mental health and the lack of applying it. There's a term for that I can't think of right now. I want to say it's cognitive dissonance, but I might be wrong.
Cognitive dissonance, possibly.
But like I know what I could do to make things more peaceful, to be more successful, to whatever the goal would be. I know what to do, but it's a lack of applying it, and I think it's a lack of discipline. And something that has been resonating with me. Shoot, I feel so bad I forgot his name. We had him.
Sarge.
Yeah. And he would mention the importance of keeping your word.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy for me to keep my word when I'm, telling my mom I'll be there at 11. Or if I'm saying, hey, if you need help, I'm here for you. For everyone else. But then when it's me, like, hey, I want to make sure I wake up early so I could do this and then be here on time and pick up this. I don't show up for myself.
Yeah, I'm struggling
And
with
it's a
that right now,
lack
too.
of self-discipline.
Yep.
And I think that's where I'm working. And then everyone's like, oh, true self-love comes with self-discipline. And I'm like, all right. So
Yeah,
I think
because
that's
we
where I'm
really
working on.
don't know how we will feel, and the ultimate level we'll feel. Like I'm struggling with that right now as well.
Yeah.
Is that I know the things that'll make my life phenomenal.
But then you don't
It's
do
fucking
that.
hard.
Yeah.
Even though it's easy to say, it's hard to do.
I think that's why I was earlier mentioning in the Asian cultures that going into the new year, they're applying themselves. They're actually doing their laundry. They're making sure that their nails are done. They're making sure whatever it is that they're wanting to accomplish in the new year, and they're actually doing it versus writing it on a to-do list. My New Year's resolution is
Execution
Yeah.
is the hardest thing, man. Everybody speaks, and everybody have ideas and thoughts and shit, but
actually
execution,
applying that, yeah.
that's where everybody falls off the
Again,
wagon.
life's not that hard. These people that are millionaires aren't some like vastly different person. They just do it. Like
Yeah.
Rob said, just do it.
And I've always heard like, oh, successful people wake up at 5 a.m., whatever the time is. And I was always like, whatever, I can be successful and wake up at 11. It's not a big deal. But I think the principle of being able to like actually wake up at 5.
So much more. So our brains after 10 o'clock are fried. Period. It's just something genetically after 10 o'clock for some reason. Our brains don't operate well. So again, if you're waking up at 5 and you're getting your day started, you're done by 9. You're shut down, which is smart. One, you're gonna save more money because you're not out in these streets. Like there ain't shit that happens good out in these streets after 10 o'clock, right?
Fuck all that. I start when I'm.
Wait, you mean 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.?
Huh? 10 p.m.
Our brains. Oh, I thought you meant 10 a.m.
10 p.m.
I was like, fuck, I wake up at like 10:30.
You said after 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got that problem.
See, it is a little different.
But
though.
you also have. I want you one day to challenge yourself for 1 month to wake up at 5 and go to sleep by 9.
But you would need for it to become to the extent
do it.
of what you're doing. It
You
has
can do
to be
it,
a
but
lot
you
longer
just
than
you got
that.
to choose to.
No, bro, I can't sleep. I can't, I just can't. It don't work like that. It never have with me.
I do, and you think the amount of years that you've been sleeping like that makes sense. You've trained your body at this point to
Not even. I've never been a good sleeper ever since like my mom would tell you like I've always been like that. I've never been
No,
a
that's
great
what
But
I'm-
sleeper.
you've never
That's what
tried
I'm saying.
CBD, huh?
Huh?
Yeah, but you won't try CBD.
Bro, I've tried everything. That shit, except some Ambien or something. But
some Xanax.
yeah, that shit might knock me out. Yeah,
Yo,
for
You're gonna
sure.
be like Odell on the plane.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was asleep.
Yeah,
But yeah, I hear you. So Don, what about you? Answer that question.
I'm perfect.
Yeah, so everybody, Don's full of shit. If you guys
so
didn't
humility.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to stay out my way. Like I feel like I got blinders on right now, and I'm just trying to. I don't know. I feel like I've been in savage mode, bro. Honestly,
know. Yeah.
like I feel like that's the mission, and I'm focused, and I'm just trying to execute. That is my word
Well, what was your
for the
thing?
year. Huh?
What'd you post?
Oh, less consumption, more production.
I like that.
Like I'm just trying to stay out my own way, man. Like I'm just trying to make product. I'm trying to put it out there, promote it. I know the views and everything else is kind of like on the lower side right now, but I'm just trying to like shove that out my brain and just like stay focused. It'll build over time. It'll do that. Like, you know.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what we be doing, the numbers we do. I just, for me, it's just like,
I'm trying to.
once it's out there, it's out there.
I'm trying not to look at it, man. I know it's a lot of work, but I'm just trying to be dedicated to doing it, man. Just like I said, just execute.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody the other day about what I've said before. Is we're already immortalized, right? So I don't care about the numbers. This is something for me. My daughter later, she wants to go listen to when she's older. She can go listen once I'm gone. She can pull this up.
That was actually why I was terrified to agree to this in the beginning. It's just like words carry weight. And I'm like, oh, the shit that I say, I'm like, all right. Because, I mean,
like,
5 years ago, I would have said
think about how
something
many of our
totally different.
ancestors we can't go back and grab. Like the other day, I was really down, and I was able to just pull up my grandma because I found it in a yearbook CD. Like nobody in my family had a voicemail, video, nothing from my grandma.
Oh, shit.
And I was able to find something from her because she taught at my school, and I went back and I listened to it and I heard her
That's
voice in the
cool.
comment. Like that's,
That's fire.
That's really cool.
So she is for me immortalized now. She's forever immortalized.
Yeah.
And I sent that to everybody in the family, and everybody cried because they were like they hadn't heard her voice.
Yeah.
And over, it's coming up on 20 years. In 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So,
Technology.
yeah. So I'm like, this is the numbers and stuff, bro. They'll come. I mean, if they do, they do. If they don't, it's doing what you love to do, and you know what I'm saying, having a peace of mind of that.
Yeah. I'm just like I said, man. I'm just trying not to think about it and just trying to execute and stay the fuck out my own way.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to me, same thing with you. Exactly with you is that I'm in this phase of everything that is right in front of us. We all three of us are in a crazy good position, especially to this year be that year that we look back on and be like, that was that feeling we were feeling that we were right there. You know what I mean? But when you're right there, if you don't grab that it may not be there next year for you to grab. And that's what I feel is a sense of urgency. Like, hey, there's something different about this year. There's something I came into it feeling it, vibrational. My mind, things slowed down, and I started to see things clearly. Like, oh, this is the path. And I think that staying true to myself, even the conversations we've had with people, if you listen to how it kind of ties into what we've been struggling with, it's kind of like, this is the God. What do you believe? God, universe, is putting it right here to say, hey, I'm giving you all the answers. Are you going to grasp it and take it, or are you not? You know what I mean? Me and Don have talked about, I think Don, once he's figures certain things out with timing, his schedule, he's going to realize I have more time to, like, even just the editing of this, breaking it down to where he gives himself a start time, stop time immediately. Being that disciplined, because we're meant to be disciplined like that.
Yeah.
We need that as human beings to have ultimate success. Does not take away your creativity. It just means that I'm going to be that disciplined, because what that does is that structures your life in a way that brings you peace, because you know by doing this, this, and this, and habitual, this is what happens. No matter what, I know if I go to this, that's why if somebody loses $1 million and they've made $1 million, they can go back and make it again, because they've already gone through the steps. When people are given $1 million, it's different.
True.
They blow it, they don't know how to make it again. But when they've made it, easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that way of setting yourself in those standards. So I think for me, it's just really working on my emotions. Definitely, I love that I am an emotional person, but I also it can get to me because I overthink, and then I think the world's gonna fall from underneath me. Which of late it's life. Like I said, life's been life, and it's a little tough. But getting out my own way as well. I am literally the only thing stopping me from getting to the levels I want to. So, I just want us to have one. Hooray for the first episode of the year. Don, I'm proud of you.
Hooray.
Grandma nominated.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on the best of the best of the best of the best.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your clothing product. You know, and just staying with it, man. Like, I've seen you go through some dark times yourself. I know you've got some things going on right now, but you came in today as a vibrant light, and that's what I love to see from you sometimes, because life, like I said, life can beat you down, man, and you're not allowing it to. You're saying, I'm choosing to push through the storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had an emotional moment the other day, and I'm always going to be here for you, bro. I love you, man, and I'm proud of you. Jenna, so happy to see you are in a position where you're happy. You got a man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are thriving.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see how this year is for you, but put yourself first, please.
Yeah.
I need you to put yourself first more, because don't work yourself to death, because you can. Coming from a 37-year-old old man, I'm going to tell you, you can burn yourself out if you don't. Balance is necessary.
Yeah.
You have to create a day that's just a day for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's in general. Say, hey, Manny, I love you. Whoop. This is my day.
Yeah. I will.
You have to.
I looked it up, by the way. Cognitive dissonance it's inconsistent thoughts, and the example they give is smoking. So, like, I know smoking is bad for me, but then you choose to still do it.
Yeah, like I smoke hookah all the time,
knowing
and it's
any
fucking
better.
terrible. Yeah, it's bad.
So that's cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, it's fucking bad. It's bad. We're gonna go home and smoke it and watch The Last of Us. So,
which I'm also all for saying, like, that's gonna help you calm down, and your life is lifing, and you're going through some shit, and so it would make, like, do what you gotta do.
Now that my situation is different, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing, where I was needed to cut back. So instead of smoking as much as I smoke at home, I was going to the hookah bar. But with Amanda being in a situation, she liked to smoke too, so I had it at the house. It's cheaper to have it at the house, way cheaper. Sure. I spend $30 every time I go to the hookah bar, whereas I can buy $40. That's gonna last me all week, multiple times a day. You know what I mean? But now I've got to just figure out life, and when you plan to do something with somebody and it doesn't, like, certain things happen, and I have to be able to realize, okay, this is just a bump in the road. I need to be, adaptable to the situations, because, again, this is another thing, that life is going to always life.
True.
This is God. This is the universe. This is what is challenging me to say, hey, we're not going to wait till later to throw you a challenge. We're going to throw that shit at you right at the beginning of the year. You say you want a different year. You say you want change. man the fuck up, nut up, let's go. And that's just where I'm at. And I'm excited about this year, and I'm excited about the numbers we hit this year. With that being said, Don, anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, if you listen to this shit on Apple Podcasts, make sure you rate it, comment, show us some love. Everybody on YouTube, subscribe, comment, like, do all that. Yeah, another episode of Best of the Best will be out sometime next week. The first episode is already out. Check that out. And yeah, man, we create more content, man. Oh, new music coming.
For yourself, or for somebody,
man.
for yourself or somebody else, or both?
Huh?
For yourself, somebody else, or both?
Oh, myself.
Good.
Myself.
Good.
Yeah. Music coming. Yeah, man. We outside, man.
I'm gonna hold them accountable to that. Y'all heard it. It's on wax, so y'all heard it. We can go back to this.
No,
so 6 months, I could be like,
I already gave you my word last year, so new music is coming. Everything coming, man.
Jenna, boudoirs.
Oh yeah, I'm doing boudoir for Valentine's Day.
Let's go.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be cool. Just like hella photos, weddings, family photos. But yeah, boudoir is fun. If y'all want to get naked with me, and by naked with me, I mean like you get naked and I take your picture.
Yeah, she's done enough boudoirs of herself in her lifetime.
Those are all locked up in
Yeah, she deleted them off the ground. They were gone. She a new woman. New year, new me. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, myself, man, I'm just life, man. I mean, I got so many things in the pot. We got something special coming for you guys. It necessarily isn't going to be on our channel. It will be cross promoted here. I have the opportunity in a couple days to co-host with somebody on their podcast and have a very special, influential guest. So I'm excited because it kind of aligns with what we talk about healing. I know today was just more of a conjointed conversation just because we wanted to catch up and come back in your living rooms. But, we're back to the mission next week. But we will be back next week recording our regular content, but we will also be showing and co-collabing with a friend. And maybe I think I might wear a sweater. Yeah, it's my sweater.
Ain't no Mike, man. You wearing that shit.
I mean, it's hot as hell in this thing. It's hot. I mean, actually, it's not. It's
nice.
Yeah, actually, they got the AC. A shout out to Making It Media. Rob, I love you, brother. I freaking love you. You are so special. You are a very good person. And thank you for always providing this, man.
Yeah. Always.
Bro, we love you. You don't have to do this, but out of the kindness of your heart, you do it. And you're special to me, man. For real. Like, till the grave, brother. But yeah, thank you once again. It's late. We got to drive. I just drank a Rockstar, so I'm going to be up for hours. I also didn't wake up till 6:30 because depression's a whole ass bitch.
Yeah, before we leave, love and light to my Uncle Mike.
Yes.
Love you.
Yes.
We praying for you.
Yes, we are praying
Shout out
for
to
you.
my auntie Annie, my cousins Danielle and Gabby. We love you, and we going to hold y'all down, man. Till we 6 feet. You already know.
Yes, sir. And on that note, we love y'all. Thank you once again. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. And all that other good stuff. We out.
Peace.